Recently, I proposed to my girlfriend. Accidentally did it. I want to marry her, but I just was caught in a moment that was so beautiful and made me realize she was the one. And here's the moment. I'll share it with you. It's kind of weird. I had a mint in my mouth, and I had the urge to spit that mint onto her mouth. I don't know why. I'm just like a weird guy. Could have been the 4 years in Africa. Not sure. And I'm that comfortable with Kelsey. I said, Kelsey, open your mouth. And she did it right away, which is the level of trust you need in a marriage. And I spat it. And I missed, and it landed on her face, and it got stuck. And she picked it up, and this was the moment that made me realize she's the one. She picked it up, she gave it back to me, and she said, try again, babe. You understand how romantic that is? Like, look past the weird men thing. She accepted me for who I am and encouraged me to go further. I tried 5 more times. And we made it, and we fist bumped. And I was like, babe, we should get married. And she said, nah, you're weird. Which is not fair, because she's also weird. That's why we're compatible. This is how weird she is. We decided to go up north. I just wanted to see what happens there on the weekends. And on the way there, she's driving, I spot a deer about 70 yards down. That's a lot of distance for you to break, right? And I go, heads up, there's a deer ahead. And she ignores me. And she steps on the pedal and speeds aggressively towards the deer. And I go, maybe she didn't hear me. I'm gonna say it louder. I said, heads up! There's a deer ahead! And she says, shh, I got this. She goes, you don't slow down. You speed up and you hit the deer as fast as possible so the deer flies over the car and not through the window. I was like, oh, I peed a little bit. Pull over immediately. We need to talk about how you handle animals. I was like, who told you this? Who gave you this horrific advice? And she said, my ex-boyfriend. I'm like, yeah, he was trying to kill you. Also, you know how fast you had to hit that deer with her Prius for it to fly? I'm starting to urge to have a kid with her one day. I don't know, but I don't have like a good reason. So I want to have a kid, but I have a shallow reason. I'm Middle Eastern African, and Kelsey, obviously white. And I just want to see what happens. I want to see what kind of Latino we're gonna make. I hope he's Puerto Rican like his father. Here's a good advice. If you hear someone with an accent, it's not racist to ask where you're from. I have a lot of people that think that's racist, and they come up to me and say awkward things. Instead, they go, you smell like spices. Which I do. But why are you saying this? You can ask, it's fine. But if you ask, there's a proper volume. Do not yell it. That scares immigrants away. I was outside, waiting for an Uber, and there was 2 white people talking, 2 men, and one of them looked like if Alabama was a person. And he looked at me, and he screamed, where you from? Which is code for, hey, I am racist, and I'm not sure how to hate you yet. Could you help a brother out? And here's the thing, I know that we're bad at geography, and I use that to my advantage. I just make up a place that doesn't exist. I said, I'm from Kokolakanka. And then he goes, oh, I know where that is. And it scared me. I'm like, did I just make up a place that actually existed? And I go, where is it? And he goes, it's in Saudi Arabia. It's not. And then his friend got upset and he punched him on the shoulder. He said, "You're an idiot. It's not in Saudi Arabia, it's in Africa." Nothing? This is the real conversation I had with two of your people. You should laugh. And I'm a comedian, I have a lot of time on my hand. I said, go home and Google Kokolaganka. You're gonna learn a lot. Here's how you spell it. And I went home and I created a page for Kokolaganka on Wikipedia. Which is, by the way, how you get banned from Wikipedia forever. But it was worth having, because for 2 days, if they Googled Kokolaganka, they would have found a page that I made that said, Kokolaganka is the world's smallest island located in the Bermuda Triangle and the largest exporter of coconuts. The population is 300, also the inspiration for the movie 300. The language spoken is Hebrew and Spanish. And the slogan is, come for the cocoa, but don't forget to get loco, l'chaim.